Welcome back to more of the Outer Worlds. I'm Negative Zero. Thank you for watching. I hope you're doing all right. I think this video is going to come out on Christmas Day, so for those of you who celebrate Merry Christmas, I hope you're happy and safe and enjoying yourself. I think I'm going to make an executive decision here, and we are, in fact, going to go to Tartarus. We'll deal with Ellie's quest if we can after the fact, but I think I want to keep things going. So let's zip on over there. Go to this prison. You are about to assault the labyrinth on Tartarus and determine the fate of the Halcyon colony. Saves made after this point can only finish the main story on Tartarus. Side quests and downloaded content such as Parallel Gorgon will be unavailable for any saves made beyond this point. If there's anything you want to do before you enter the prison, do it now. So do we want to finish Ellie's quest or do we just want to keep on going? I think we want to keep on going. We've done all the other companion stuff. So not doing Ellie's, I'm fine with that. Let's go. Yeah, let's save and go.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Do you know anything useful about Tartarus?
Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain. I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return.
You promise not to leave without me?
I can make the assurance that I will not leave with another captain, unless you do not return within 876,541,652 hours. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
How long will that take?
I wager it'll take a bit longer than it takes you to lose your patience and storm out of your ship looking to get shot. To be honest, that'd make my job a lot easier. You come out, we shoot you full of holes, and then everyone goes about their day worry-free. Except you. You'll be dead.
Oh, thank goodness. Hey, how do I know you're a real officer under that helmet? Show me your biometric ID.
All right. I'm feeling generous. I'm transmitting the ID of a productive, law-abiding employee so you can see what one looks like before you die. Anyway, Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge. How can I be of assistance?
Talk to you later. So we got the ID so we can run around in here. I think that means we'll go and we'll keep our talking clothes on, because we do have pretty high talking skills, thank goodness, right now. And I guess we should level up. I think I probably want to do engineering and science. Yeah. Bonus support. Oh, maybe from... Oh, that's 70. I don't think that's real. That's from one of the companions. Let's put the rest here for our weapons. Yeah, that's good enough for now. We have a... Go back. Apply. Go to perks. Oh, okay. Here we go. You know what? We'll just do this. We're going to be shooting a lot and running around a lot. Let's go.
We'll be here, Captain.
And we're going to take Max because he helps us a lot with engineering and hacking. I'm presuming we're going to have to do some hacking stuff. Oh, look at our... Are we carrying too much stuff? Top right, it looks like we have 93 out of 90. Huh. We'll take Sam too because he's good at fighting. Everybody else, you stay
Or will
here.
we?
Let's go ahead. We're not in a area where... Okay, here we go. Restricted access. So where are we trying to go? We should probably look at the map first. And... Oh, 94 of 100. Alright, well, I should probably break some of this down anyway. Yes. Yes. That's good enough. Oh, map. Alright, so we're trying to go here. There's a lot to this base. Over to the stairs. Is this an elevator? Maybe on the way out. Let's go.
The captain did right by us once.
Huh?
Now it's our turn.
What's that noise?
The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I breathe. Push on, Mardat.
Dump the bodies with the rest of the garbage.
Who is that?
Groundbreaker doesn't need trash. What's that noise? Mardets, open fire!
Well, I think I can just jump. I don't know why they're fighting. Oh, come on. Game. I'm stuck. No, please. I've done it. Let's get to these stairs. We'll be interrogated soon. Doesn't matter. I think we go...
Are you new here? I didn't think we were hiring more staff.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Whoa, nothing. I was just asking. I was gonna welcome you aboard.
Well, you made your point.
Okay. All right.
Listen, let's not break into anything. Oh, wait. Is this... How do I get... I'm a little confused by the map. I'm trying to get over here.
Somebody clean up this mess.
They're over there.
Muting volume now.
Perfect. This is what we wanted. No, it isn't. Okay, we fell. We're fine. They
call this place the labyrinth. Perhaps we should all meditate on that as we make our descent.
Area sanitization assessment. The labyrinth on Tartarus. Task classification. Easy peasy.
So far, so good. Are we in
Would
a...
you like Sam to tidy up this area? Waiting for confirmation command. Confirmation command not received.
Let's look at the map. Where are we trying to go? We're down here. We need to go down more. All right. Let's go straight there. A lot of stuff's been knocked over. Ah, okay, map. It's a labyrinth, all right.
You get tired of patrolling? Just go rough somebody up.
Excellent.
What? What was that? Are you new here? I didn't think we were hiring more staff.
I was I was hired to test your security procedures. Congratulations, you passed.
Oh, that's great. Thank you, sir.
I'll be sure to pass this on to your supervisor.
Much appreciated. I'll get out of your way.
Let's go up this ladder. Transition to the pit. We're refreshed. Let's look at the map. Looks like we're just trying to get to the middle here. Oh, wow. So what's here? Well, let's go. Is that... Oh, just an elevator, I see.
While performing that action is...
We're great. We did it.
Dirt alert! Dirt alert!
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? Are we shooting? What do you mean disguise failed? Okay, alright. You help me.
Wrong tool for the job.
Mechanicals down! Get past that orb. Captain, to your left.
I'm getting hurt.
You're not worth the paperwork.
Alright. So our disguise fails as soon as we get off the elevator here. Let's take a look at the map and see where we're supposed to go before we have to fight all these guys. We need to go to the right. Yep.
On the job.
Who are we fighting? This guy. And this one guy up here.
Cycle complete.
Excellent work. But our disguise is back up now. Oh, weird. Max's health is low. Do I... If I do this, does your health go up? It does. Only a little. We're already halfway down on our thing. I guess it works less well? I don't know. Straight, left, far side of the room. Ooh. Okay. We're definitely going to get interrogated again. Or just shot. Let's keep moving. We can make it.
What was that? Are you new here? I didn't think we were hiring more staff.
I hear that a lot. Are you talking while on shift?
Oh, no. Don't tell anyone, please.
Everyone gets one mistake. Just don't do it again.
Whew. Thank you.
And we're back. Oh. What is this? Unseal the door. That's it. Okay. Okay. Huh.
Well, look who it is. I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for our announcement, and here you are as a bonus. And the convict. The vicar. You know, most people, once they're out of prison, don't seem keen on returning.
Oh, I would go anywhere to see you fall, sir.
And, oh, I had heard you were dragging around a repurposed janitorial mechanical? My staff jokes that it's because you're a walking pile of refuse.
Interactive database updated. The unique organic substance labeled Chairman has been classified as filth, imminent for incineration.
When you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable to show to my citizens.
Get out of my way, Rockwell.
I'm not in your way, you dullard. You talk to me. You want to go die in a blaze of glory? Be my guest. Besides, I don't know what you think you're doing here, but Sophia's doing good work up there with Phineas. Your efforts will be in vain.
Please, Phineas would rather die than cooperate.
Yes, he is an extraordinarily obstinate fellow, isn't he? Fine, he isn't working for us per se. Semantics, he'll come around. But that's between us. As far as my adoring citizens will know, we've turned a dangerous crackpot into a working-class man. It's a miracle.
Interesting. There's no persuade stuff in here, so that's interesting. I think we're spoiling to a fight, and we're wearing our talking clothes. Anyway, that crackpot is saving the frozen colonists you gave up on.
Oh yes, go on, wake them up, add more mouths to feed. That'll solve our starvation problems. I don't know what half-baked plans that simpleton in a lab coat has been leading you through, but it's done. It's over. Let me ask you something, Captain. Have you at any point thought about not fucking up our entire society?
I believe we could ask you the same.
I'm making actual progress towards stabilization and recovery. You're just getting in the way.
You know, I wouldn't have to if you'd be more cooperative. You know, the thought honestly hadn't crossed my mind. I'm just trying to help. You'd prefer riding this downward spiral. I can fix this place. Yeah, let's say that one.
If I and my people can ride it out in luxury and happiness, yes, I would. I don't know if you've noticed, Captain, but Halcyon's pretty much a lost cause.
Here we go. Intimidate. I think the character on the left there means we're getting a bonus from a companion. Not that it's going to affect our companions. That's what I was thinking before. But I think, like, because we have Sam, we get an intimidate bonus, which means we can say this one. So we'll do this. With your resources and some of the folks in the Hope, we could do a lot. Or I'm going to get your administration's cooperation one way or another. Let's do the persuade. Let's try to talk our way through this.
I'll admit, there's no shortage of talent in the scientists and engineers there. Look, I'm not an unreasonable man. If you manage to storm the castle, as it were, and make it out of here with Phineas alive, I can't exactly afford more havoc than you've already caused. Fine. If you survive, you'll need someone to sell the rest of the board on your plan.
Good. Maybe some good can come out of you after all. So we don't have to fight him. All right, cool. Well, so we don't have to go through that again. Let's do a little quick save and then move forward. I'm shocked that he's not a boss fight. Let's go ahead and put we're going to keep our talking clothes on for a little bit longer, but I think for Vicar Max, he needs something a little stronger. So what's the most powerful armor we have? 39, 29, and 38. One-handed melee. He's done range weapon skills. Yeah. And then his helmet is a 19. Sure. Perfect. And like I said, we'll keep our talking clothes on a little bit more. Let's go straight to this. Going up further. Are these the prison cells? Oh, they must be. Alright. We've got enough juice in our disguise to go a little bit longer. Wait a minute. Did we put that on ourselves? We did. No, that's our disguise. Never mind. Map me. We're going right into the middle. Maybe the elevator. No, we're going to that thing right there. Which means left or right. Let's go left.
What the fuss is about a blasted lab coat?
A fugitive's a fugitive. Let it go.
The chairman himself.
Look at all these guys. Come on.
Soldier.
We've done it.
Difficult job ahead? Consider equipping a pack of Sam's special solvent stain-out remover. It's ruthless on residual blood splatter.
Everything in my life has been leading up to this point. I believe I am ready for this.
That sounds serious. Come on, let's go
Captain,
get... Oh!
You have an uncanny talent for complicating my life. You've been working with Dr. Wells from the beginning. When we moved to arrest him, he was prepared. I lost good soldiers in the attempt. You've disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty.
It's over, Sophia. Stand down.
I'm afraid I can't do that. To your credit, Captain, you are one of the colony's finest specialists. Your technical abilities are beyond reproach. For all your talents, you are the enemy of Halcyon, and therefore you are my enemy.
I'm here for Phineas. Let him go.
You make a nuanced and compelling argument. Here's my rebuttal. No. Dr. Wells is being held in my custody. His cooperation will prove invaluable, even if I have to beat it out of him. All that's left to do is put down this riot, arrest you, and then get on with the bloody business of saving this colony.
I don't enjoy the thought of killing you. There's been enough violence already.
In that we are in agreement. An end to violence is precisely what I want. An end to chaos. An end to senseless loss of life. The only obstacle standing in my way is you. I take no pleasure in this, you know. I simply have no other option. Leaving you alive is too great a risk. Goodbye, Captain.
Let's talk about this.
Fair enough. I'm giving you exactly one chance to parley with me.
I don't want to fight you, Sophia. You're one of the only rational people left.
Anyone with eyes can see that you're talented, Captain. I only wish you'd used your talents for good. You wander the system, doing as you please, answering to no one. Your mere existence throws Halcyon into chaos. I simply can't have that.
Halcyon is changing, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. It's time to let go.
I'm keeping this colony from falling over the edge of dissolution with my own 2 hands. And you want me to let go? No. The answer is no. You had so much potential. I would have put your talents to good use. I would have made you wealthy beyond belief.
We can still work together. All you have to do is stand down.
I'm not in the business of working with my enemies, and you've made your loyalties abundantly clear. You were always an unknown variable. I tried to recruit you, but you threw your lot in with that madman, Phineas Wells.
Oh, look at this. Persuade 80, science 80. I can't believe it. Dr. Wells and I are both scientists. We believe Halcyon can still be saved.
I'm aware of Dr. Wells' plan. Revive some brilliant scientists and engineers from the Hope and work with them to save the colony. He's already revived you, after all. 50 or 60 years ago, I might have agreed with you. But we've passed the point of no return. The best scientists in Halcyon can't save us now.
Yeah, that was our whole... okay. Our whole talky science nerd build was for that conversation piece, and it got us nothing. It's going to take a miracle to save Halcyon, but we can do it if we work together.
I appreciate your confidence, Captain. But so long as you're allied with Dr. Wells, we can never work together. I haven't given up on the program yet. You've caused some complications, but I can improvise. I can fix this. I haven't lost control of the labyrinth yet. Our security system is still operational. I can still put a stop to you.
All right, let's settle this.
This prison is equipped with an automechanical warden. I've had it programmed to eliminate you on sight and rinse your remains down a drain. And don't worry. I will inform Dr. Wells that you died heroically or something.
Okay, it sounds like talking time is over. Let's go ahead and put some armor on. Let's see. What do we need? What's got the best? Oh, 49. That's pretty good. Persuade +3. All right, and I guess this for 29, this for 38. There we... Oh, yeah. Okay. I think that's it. Let's go. I don't know if that's saved or not, but let's go ahead and take a quick look at the map. We need to go... I don't think this is in the right spot because we're actually standing right here. We need to work our way around. Sealed. Okay. Alright, are you guys here? Gonna need your help. Where's this thing? It's right there. I think we have to take it out.
Boss, we can't get past that armor.
I think we need to shrink it. Yep.
Substance is resistant
Come on.
to cleaning efforts.
Is he down? He's not down. Come on.
I don't...
Our health is bad.
Careful, you're hurt.
There's other stuff in here? Oh, no, no, no! Okay. Okay. Something was going on in there. Alright, so there's...
A fine hit, Captain!
What we need to do is be super careful. Charged us. He's gonna float again. Nope, get out of here.
On your left, Captain!
It's working. Shoot him. He's halfway down. Oh, and we're dying. We're dying. Get in here.
Don't forget to wash your wounds.
Oh, yep, these guys.
We're not getting through.
Get these little guys. Oh, jeez. Get out of here. Can't be in here with him.
Behind you, Captain.
Can one of you please attack the others? Jeez.
Village analysis. Bodily fluids.
There's way too many guys here.
We're not getting through.
On your left, customer.
Yep. Okay. Back in here. Our health is good. Get this out of here. No. Oh, no, no, no. Move, move, move. Come on. Yes. He's right there. Alright, I thought I had a thing where, okay. Where the guys came back when I healed, but it doesn't look like that's the case. Come on, shoot. Where's the, okay, the guy's just standing in the middle. There's only this one left. Come on. Go down. Okay. Alright. Ooh! Move, 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 move! Come on! Run! Run! Hold on. Am I... Oh, I'm... Okay. Whew. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of this so we can run. I don't know why we're suddenly weak. And what do I have that does a lot of damage? Nothing, really. Oh, if I could just do this forever, he'll only... Why is everything so slow? No! Ow, ow, what? What happened to my mind control? What can I move? Okay. We're down to like no energy. Oh, that's bad. We're super slow again. Why are we so slow? What can I dump that's heavy? This armor? 2.5. Fine. He's almost dead. Nope. Why are we so slow? Stop. What? Okay, hold on. Is there like a status? Something? There is. There's something happening to us. Right, okay. So, we have no ammo left for these guns. So we need to pick a different gun. Alright, well let's get this out. Put this in. Take this out. Put this in here. Alright, where is he? Oh my god, we're so slow. Ow! Oh my gosh, please stop! He's done! Woo! Combination chamber key. Wow. Okay, so what is our problem? It's gotta be under character. Details? Okay, so I think I have an idea of what's happened. I think we've ruined our character. If I go over here to the character screen, you can see right here I have 3 stacks of what's called Adrena Time Crash, and the duration is infinite. That is our thing, and you can see on the right side, all attributes are -1, walk speed's minus 10%. So that means we are slower and worse off. That's why we have all these arrows going down. So we've pretty much messed ourselves up. We need to get up there, so I think this doorway is what we want. And we've got the key from the boss that we just fought. Do you think we just fought a boss? Maybe it's time for our talking clothes again. And our glasses. Oh, we're going in over here.
Why won't you just...
Oh, okay.
Customer, all germs
I was
and
wrong.
contaminants have been neutralized.
Chairman's key.
Out of here.
Let's...
You're here. You made it. I can hardly believe my eyes. You didn't have to do this, you know. Risk your life just to save mine.
Are you alright? What did they do to you?
I'm all right. Akande wanted my cooperation, and she was prepared to beat it out of me. If you hadn't arrived, I might have given it. You've left the board in tatters, but Halcyon is still on the verge of starvation. I just hope we're not too late. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
I don't like the sound of that at all.
Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
Earth is only an idea to us. But that idea is the bedrock the colony is built upon. If people were to find out it's gone dark, the shock could be too much to bear.
I don't want to imagine what'll happen once news gets out. Let's just keep this between us for now. Earth isn't going to help us. No one's going to help us now. We're alone out here, and I don't know if we're going to survive.
We have a lot of work ahead of us. We'd best get started.
I had hoped your fellow colonists might hold the key to saving Halcyon, but I don't have nearly enough chemicals to revive them all. I'll do what I can. I just hope it's not too late. It's time I return to my lab. I'll try to save as many of the Hope's colonists as I can. You're under no obligation to help me. You've done enough already.
You don't have to ask, I'll help you.
Thank you. I'm going to need all the help I can get. I know I've asked too much of you already. I revived you into a strange and unfamiliar colony. I put your life at risk. I made you an accomplice to my own ends. We were going to save this colony, you know. That's what I told myself when I pulled you from the Hope. You and I were going to set everything right. Now, I don't know what to think. Earth is gone, and we're going to need a miracle to survive another generation. I always suspected Halcyon might collapse one day. I just thought we would have more time.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Left unchecked, the war on Monarch consumed both MSI and the Iconoclasts. And when the sulfur clouds settled, only stragglers from both factions remained. Some found their way to Sublight, some to Terra 2, and some lived their final years fighting for food in the wilderness. In the end, only the beasts remained. Sublight Salvage adapted to the changes in Halcyon, shifting their business model to suit the times. Their claims of legitimacy were scrutinized, but ultimately unquestioned. Lilia Hagen would continue to protect her family as ruthlessly as ever. Adelaide McDevitt replaced Reed Thompson as the leader of Edgewater. She and her followers transformed Edgewater in their image. Anyone loyal to Reed was pressured into leaving town, and those who stayed behind adapted to her way of life. Adelaide transformed the old cannery into a new garden. The nearby Edgewater Cemetery provided a convenient source of fertilizer. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Ellie savored her adventures on the Unreliable. Once they were done, she returned to life as usual, running missions of dubious legality, shunning respectable work, and living life to the fullest. She meant to reach out to her one-time captain, but she was always bad at keeping in touch. As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with, and he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could. He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless. Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace. Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Pavarti if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker, and Pavarti enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed. The stories of her adventures spread across the colony, and Pavarti soon found herself the center of attention. Having served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name, and in no time, she was a fixture in the Groundbreaker's mechanical ecosystem. She and Junlei were never far apart. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. Chairman Rockwell served as the public face for the changes in Halcyon to come. Whenever you needed strings pulled or a voice to sell a policy change, Rockwell was only too happy to oblige. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He was never able to come to terms with his own past, troubled by the decision of placing all his faith in the first colonist he ever revived, the infamous captain of the Unreliable. The revival project yielded mixed results. Phineas, weighed down by limited support and his own guilt, struggled to revive more than a handful of scientists and engineers. They made a heroic effort to solve the colony's problems, but with small numbers and facing long odds, their solutions never caught on. Only a few of the Hope's colonists were successfully revived. Wells died before he could see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a haunted man, crushed by the guilt of his failures. Small, petty factions squabble over what remains of the colony. Every attempt to reach out to Halcyon's neighbors is met with silence. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster. The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
So there you have it. The Outer Worlds completed. I know we didn't do the Gorgon DLC. Was that a good ending? I'm not even really sure. I doubt it was the best ending. I guess if I was going to change anything, I would go back to when we got the dimethyl sulfoxide and kill all the research subjects so we got all of the dimethyl sulfoxide. It sounds like if you took all of it, you could revive more of the Hope's colonists and have a better chance at saving the colony. Although it seems like the colony's doing, surviving, if not doing great. But yeah, and as far as the game itself goes, it's plenty of fun. But it's not, like I said at the very beginning of this series, it is not Fallout New Vegas in space. I believe that Obsidian had a lot smaller budget. This is before they were purchased by Microsoft, as they developed this game. And that's why they did the Epic Store exclusive and all that business stuff. So it's a much smaller scale. It reminds me a lot more of Greedfall without the technical difficulties. Just a small scale RPG that's a lot of fun. And I really enjoyed it. But that is going to do it for this video and for this series. Guys, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. I hope you enjoyed our time together, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.